Our region's a global leader in materials science, and we're not just talking metals. In fact, the chemical industry has a big presence here, and there's no better example of that than Bayer Corporation, which is coincidentally celebrating its 50th anniversary during Pittsburgh's 250th anniversary year. Greg Vague joins us this morning. He's the new CEO of Bayer. Welcome. Congratulations. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is 50 years. A lot of people wouldn't realize that Bayer's been part of the community for that length of time.
Well, that probably is surprising to many people, but Pittsburgh has been the headquarters for Bayer and its predecessor companies. Many may recognize Mobay or Miles and now Bayer, and that may be part of the confusion, is that we have undergone a few name changes. It's been the same company. And it has been, Pittsburgh has been home for us and has been a very, very hospitable and receiving community for us, and we're proud to call it our roots.
That's really great. Of course, people know Bayer, the aspirin. They probably think that's all you guys do, but it's actually a much more diverse corporation than that.
That's right, Bill. We have three operating companies. Our healthcare company, Bayer Healthcare, which includes our flagship product, aspirin, but also many pharmaceuticals. Testing equipment, for instance, MedRad is now part of the Bayer family, also here in Pittsburgh. But we have a crop science business, and we also have the Bayer material science business, and the material science business has called Pittsburgh its headquarters for all of the 50 years.
Wow, and that's really where the chemical connection comes in, obviously.
That's correct.
So what's your space when you look at material science? What is Bayer specializing in these days? We
have primary areas of polyurethanes, which are typically used in high-efficiency insulating materials, as well as high-strength, lightweight composites for applications in areas like transportation, for lightweighting of vehicles. We also make polycarbonate, which is a high-quality plastic that's used most notably in CDs, but also in many other applications, and starting to move also into the area of windows for vehicles, which we call automotive glazing, another way to reduce the weight of transportation vehicles and a way of improving energy efficiency. And then, of course, we have our coatings materials, which are the strong connection, of course, to Pittsburgh, because bridges and buildings and those kinds of structures are coated with our high-quality polyurethane-based raw materials coating applications.
And a lot of the R&D for all of this is happening right here.
That's right. All of the applications development activity for the North American region is focused right here in Pittsburgh.
Wow. And everybody, if they've driven out past the Pittsburgh International Airport, they see your campus right there on the Parkway.
That's right. And we certainly, with the addition of the Bayer Cross in the last couple of years, it's been a nice highlight for our location. Of course, many people see one or two buildings and they think that's our campus, but there are actually 16 buildings back on that campus. So we have 1,500 people who call that their office home. We also have 1,200 employees at MedRad. So there are 2,700 employees total here in Pittsburgh that are associated with Bayer Corporation.
That's really remarkable. It has to make you one of our largest industrial employers, certainly, these days. That's terrific. You've been investing as well. I remember beyond, of course, the corporate level, the purchase of MedRad and bringing that into the family, but there's been some expansion going on as well in Pittsburgh?
That's right. MedRad, we made that acquisition in 2006. They're now part of our Bayer Healthcare organization. But we also opened our Human Resources Service Center for North America in 2007. And we selected Pittsburgh because of all the reasons we stay here, because of a highly skilled, very dedicated workforce, because of our ability to draw talent out of the regional first-rate colleges and universities. After we looked at all of the issues, we chose Pittsburgh as our home for over 100 employees who provide services to all of our businesses across North America, those services related to HR, human resources.
Wow, that's great news. I got to ask you, though, with only about the little bit of time we have left, just how you, as a CEO, are kind of dealing and managing with all the uncertainty that seems to be around us these days between the markets and concerns about recession. How do you even approach dealing with a circumstance like this?
Well, it's certainly challenging these days with all of the things that are happening with the financial markets. Certainly with the situation of real estate, especially on a personal real estate perspective. And we expect that we're going to be seeing in the second half of this year and next year a decline in the global economy. And all of that, of course, plays into the business, how it develops not only on a global level but also here regionally. You know, we have had a good start to the first half of our year, and we expect that that's going to carry us through for the full year of 2008 with somewhere probably around expecting about a 5% increase in our sales for the full year, but on an ongoing basis it's going to be quite challenging. We depend on our innovation pipeline, and we have a great pipeline that's well stocked in all of our business areas. We think that we're going to be able to provide solutions for a lot of the real problems that we're going to be facing in coming years. Problems like demographic shifts, problems associated with energy and climate change. You know, we believe that our products and our innovations are going to provide sustainable solutions for those. So we're going to work through this by continuing to innovate and to create sustainable solutions.
Well, it's terrific to know that a lot of innovation is happening right here in our region. Greg Begg from Bayer, congratulations on your 50th, and look forward to talking to you about all this in the future.
Thank you, and I would say, Bill, it's been our pleasure. It's been certainly great for us to be able to celebrate our 50th birthday at the same time as Pittsburgh is celebrating its 250th.
Terrific. Thanks
and a good job on that.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in just a moment with more of our region's business. Stay with us.